Hello, so just before the video starts, I just wanted to do a quick announcement. I was debating on whether to release this video this week because of all the issues that have happened in America and obviously all the protests that are going on. After scratching my head a little bit, I've decided I am going to release it because in the end of the day, it is just a game. It isn't pushing across any views and saying one side's right and one side's wrong. I understand the reasons for the protests, and this channel doesn't advocate any racism, and I do believe that things do need to change. But in the same sense, these games are just an escape. I felt the need, I just wanted to put that out there, just so if anybody did turn this on and thought it was being insensitive or anything like that, that isn't the case. This is literally just a bit of an escape, and obviously with it being GTA, it's over-exaggerated anyway, so nobody comes here to expecting that game to be a serious account of what's going on. That being said, let's get the video started, and I hope you do enjoy it. Thank you. Hello and welcome to another video via Couchtop Gamer. This is Gta5 Lspdfr. We're now on episode 5. So what we're going to do is get out on patrol and see what callouts we come across.
We have a structure on fire in Murrieta Heights.
And it looks like we've got one already, a structural flyer. So what we're going to do is get onto that straight away. Looks like I'm heading the wrong way, so I'm just going to quickly spin it around here and see how we do. When we get onto the scene, obviously we're not going to be able to do too much while the fire is ablaze, so what I'm going to do is just secure the scene and then get the fire brigade in so we can get the blaze put out and then see if there's any suspects, victims or anybody around that we can question and see if we can find out what happened. If not, it might have to be left as an open case, but we'll see how it goes when we get there. What we'll do is I'll run the intro now, and when we come back we'll be on the scene.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you gonna do? When Chevy John don't come for you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay, so we can see the blaze ahead of us. There's the smoke there, so I'm going to come off the interstate and then take a right, just coming up a bit further down this road, and then we can have a look and see how bad the blaze is. People are driving a little bit chaotic at the moment, so just got to try and make sure I don't get caught out by any of those. Here we go, so take a right here, and we should be on the right street then. Don't hit. Okay, here it is. Right, okay, so it looks like it's one of the shops. Oh, okay, so we've had an explosion. Dispatch, we have had an explosion at the scene. Right, I do not want to park my car right in the way, so I'm just going to park it here, so that way it's out any future blast radiuses. I'm going to stop the traffic because I don't want anybody driving past it, just in case another explosion happens and it catches one of them. Right, so we've done that. Right, so it's a bit of a blaze and quite bad. Let's get some backup in. Dispatch, can I get the fire department here, please?
Assistance required in
And can I also get
Murrieta Heights.
first responder for the fire?
Assistance required in Murrieta Heights.
Okay, so it looks like this first responder's turning up first, ironically. You know, fancy that, eh? So, okay, so he's on scene, so hopefully they'll come out and be able to at least hold off the perimeter a little bit until the main fire truck gets here. Although I'm not being funny, you can turn it up with a few fire extinguishers. I think you're going to need a bit more than that to put this blaze out. It's looking a little bit violent. They seem to just be staring at it randomly, so yeah, that's useful. Yeah, okay, now they're just spraying their car, just in case. I know I shouldn't be doing this because the scene hasn't been contained, but I'm going to do a quick run around just to make sure there's no victims or anything in the vicinity or that are injured that I might need to tend to. Right, so we've got fire spreading right to the back as well, but it doesn't look like anybody stopped. Mate, you can be spraying that wall all you want, but I don't think that's going to be doing anything. Oh, okay, so their car's black, so it looks like their car's been caught slightly, so that's probably why he's spraying that, just to try and cool it down to stop it going up. Because the last thing you want is that fuel to be heated up. And there we go, now the truck's in and spraying it with the water cannon. They're now moving and advancing on it to try and to try and help it out. Mate, can you please stop revving your car? You're not going anywhere, so you might as well just turn the engine off. Right. Okay, so the perimeter at the moment is secure. We've got no cars in the vicinity. I can't see anybody through the door, but it's not safe for me to physically go in and approach at this present moment because of the fire outside and inside. It'll be too dangerous for me to go in, and the fumes are just going to be too much. Are you going to advance on that fire, or are you just going to be staring at that wall, sir? I don't have a fire extinguisher to give you a hand. Oh, let's put that back in. I don't want to take that out. Okay. So we've got one guy's running around. He's now deciding to spray at those boxes, possibly to stop them from catching. And the other one's gone to the other pile of boxes and spraying them. The water cannon's keeping that fire contained there and stopping it spreading. The other firefighters are going around the side to stop it, and they're now advancing into the building to try and contain the fire inside. Please let us know if you find anybody in there. Okay, he's looks like he's pulling himself back, possibly due to lack. Well, I was going to say probably due to lack of foam or water or whatever fire extinguishers they're using, but he's gone straight into the building now, so maybe he's been called for backup. So we're still wandering around here because there's not really much we can do until that fire's contained. If we go in there, we've got a chance of being injured and then causing the firefighters even more problems, as then they've got somebody to rescue. It looks like we have started to contain it though. The firefighters have got on top of it, which is good. I think that first responder unit was worth it because it means they're now got more hands on deck. They've even managed to put the fire out behind, which is good. Other than that, it's just burning itself out. And I can't see anybody around the perimeter. Is anybody around here? Anybody need help? No. Okay, so it looks like no response. Everybody's okay. Okay, we probably shouldn't be going inside. There's still a fire ablaze in there. They haven't called out to say anybody's in there. Okay, it looks like they might have it under control now. There's a bit of smoke on the top still, but it looks like it's under control. Probably shouldn't be going in, but I'm going to go in. Is there anybody? Oh, hello. So we've got somebody in here. You have been really lucky to survive that. That flames were right in front of you. Is there anything out the back? I don't care if it's private, sir. We need to assess the damage. Oh, okay. So this employee's got a little room out back. I think I'm just going to leave that there. If you keep mouthing off, sir, I will have to write you a citation. Okay. Are you okay? Are you injured? Do you need any medical attention?
Take care.
So he looks like he's okay, so he's leaving. Although I'd rather have him stay so we can get him checked over. And also so we can just question him, find out what's happened. Has he run back here? Because I didn't see him leave the... No, okay, so he's not here. I didn't see him leave the store, though. Did you see him leave the store? There's also, guys, there's a fire still in the corner. Do you want to maybe look at that? Right, okay. So they're still cooling down the building just to make sure it doesn't catch at all. Now, has he run this way at all? I can't see him. Right, okay. It looks like he's vacated the area. We could have done with seeing him, so I'll call dispatch and get an APB out. Dispatch, can we have an APB on a possible suspect in who was at the convenience store? He's been he's left the scene, but I'd like to question him, possibly related to the arson that's happened here. I think he might have something to do with it. Right, okay, so I've dropped off a note to them. They'll put an APB out to try and see if we can get any information on it. And what we'll do is we'll get in contact with the owner of the store. If it's him, we'll bring him in for questioning. If it's not, we'll find out who was on site at the time, and we'll bring him in for questioning. Dispatch, I think we've got the situation under control now, and I'm not needed. So can you show me 10-8? Thank you. We're just waiting for dispatch to give us the code 4 to say that we're able to leave the scene.
Clear code 4. No further units required.
Okay, so we've just had the code 4 come in. So what I'm going to do is get back to the police car now. I'll wait until the fire engine and first responder have left the site, and then I'll lift the restrictions on the traffic in the area and start letting them flow freely. And then we'll just have to let the owner of the establishment deal with his insurance companies in regards to the damages.
Reporting, suspect is carrying a weapon in El Barrel Heights.
Okay, so we've just had another call out, so no rest for the wicked, so we're going to quickly get onto this one. It looks like we've got somebody with a weapon being reported, so we're going to get to the scene, find out what's going on, see if there's any witnesses, and see if we can find a suspect. Oh, nearly lost it a little bit there, but don't worry, we managed to keep it. It's advanced driving school for you kids. That's why us cops can drive this at these speeds. Right, okay, so we're on the site. Luckily it was only down the road. We're going to have a little look around and see if we can find anybody looking suspicious or anybody to call us over to let us know what's going on. Because he has been told there is a weapon on site, we're going to get our taser out ready, just in case. Okay. Can't see anyone. There's a couple of people down there, but I can't see any weapons. Right, okay, so I think we might be okay. I'm going to quickly come back this way, have a look. It might be a case that he's already fled the scene, so I'm going to have a quick look around, see if there's anybody around. Oh, okay, we're being called over, so it looks like there's a witness over here. So we'll question him and see what's going on. Hello, are you the person that called 911? Okay, so someone scared you, a guy next door was wandering with a gun. Okay. Did he hurt you at all? Are you injured? Do you need any help? Okay, so you're not injured, but you think he's struggling from PTSD, and you're afraid he might hurt someone. Right, okay. So it looks like he might be struggling with something that's previously happened or anything like that. Okay, so I need you to calm down. I'll try and find him. Please stay inside and stay safe. Thank you very much. Okay. Right. Okay, so he's struggling with PTSD, so it looks like he maybe was in the forces or something, or he's had a traumatic situation or something which is caused, and he's obviously been triggered. So what we're going to do is see if we can find him. If we can defuse the situation, great. If we need to take force, we'll have to, just to incapacitate him enough so he doesn't cause himself or anybody else any harm. We've had a report of somebody up here, so I'm going to quickly drive down here and see if we can find him. Oh, he's moving, so we'll get to the end of this road and then we'll double back on ourselves. There's been a few reports of people seeing the suspect, so we're going to drive back and then hopefully try and defuse the situation. It's always a bit sensitive because you don't want to do anything that's going to set him off, but you also need to be ready to defend ourselves if need be. Okay, oh, there's somebody walking out from the side. She's got...
All units, we have an officer down, Shots fired. Please get all available cars to Innocence Boulevard.
Okay, so I've been allowed out of the medical centre. I've just been back for a checkup just to make sure I'm fit for duty. They've said that I'm stable enough now, so what I'm going to try and do is head back to work and see if they'll take me back on the force. They might not let me come on because of the fact of going through that traumatic experience, but I'm feeling up to it. I've been given the green light and the go-ahead from the doctors, so we're going to see what we can do and see if we can kind of persuade the brass to let us go up, carry on. So what I'm going to do is make my way to the police station, have the conversation with them, hopefully have a good meeting, and then we'll take it from there.
Citizens report a possible stolen vehicle on Little Bighorn Avenue.
Okay, so we've got a vehicle which has been reported stolen. It's got a tracker on it, so what I'm going to do is start having a look and seeing if we can find the vehicle and the suspect via the tracker. It gives us the signal strength of it, so we can get an idea if we're roughly heading in the right direction, and we can start having a look around. So it's a bit of a fiddly one, this one, but we will see if we can find them and recover the victim's vehicle. Okay, so I have a feeling it might be down the aqueduct system. So what we're going to do, I can see a few cars down there. I'm starting to start driving up to it and see if this is them. Although the signal strength doesn't seem to be going up enough to say that we're actually near them. So although I'm passing these vehicles here, as I thought one of them might be it appears it's not. So it means I've got to keep searching a little bit for it. It is going up here, but I don't really want to be travelling through there. So what I'm going to do is swing this around, get it back on the road, and then get this back on the hunt. Okay, so I had a feeling that maybe they'd gone under this bridge, and as you can see the signal strength did start to go up, but it's now starting to go back down again. So I've kind of got myself in a situation here because I'm in a tunnel with no exit anywhere soon. So it looks like I'm going to have to do another spin around, come back out of the tunnel, and then see if we can find them. So it's now going back up again. So we're not a million miles away. There's somewhere in the vicinity. It's just trying to find which way they've gone to try and avoid and evade us. So I'm going to get back out of here, try and get back onto the road, and then see if we can go for. There's a few intersections that go above us, so see if I can kind of track it back and find roughly whereabouts they are along that route. Okay, so believe it or not, it seems like that they're back down by the aqueduct system. So I'm just trying to see if I can find a way down there. As you see there, I think we're very close now. We're in the 80s on the signal strength. So it looks like they are down here somewhere. I'm going to pull ourselves down, have a little look, and see if we can find them. Just take it a bit easy. Not the most elegant way of getting down
Attention
here.
all units.
Oh,
We've got
hello.
a possible 148.
So they've been picked up, and so controls picked them up, and then they're just on the road system that's just gone across. So we've got to get back off this aqueduct system and see if we can intercept them. Not the cleanest of driving. Dispatch, we're on our way. Okay, so we're on our way across to the last reported sighting. It's only down the road, luckily, so we're going to go there, code 3, go all blazing, and see if we can find who's in question. Oh, there's somebody running there. I think that might be him. Ooh, barely missed him, which is a good thing. We didn't want to take him out, although it does look like he's just run straight into that lorry, so that's gotta hurt. I don't care who you are, that's gonna hurt. But I'm gonna get the weapon out because we need to make sure we can get the situation under control, and we don't know if he's got anything hidden away. Why do they always gotta run? Sir? I'm gonna get around the corner. Sir, I need you to freeze. Freeze! No, he's not freezing. Right, okay, we're in pursuit. Dispatch, running after the suspect. He's trying to get into a car. No, luckily that door was locked, so we couldn't get in, and we managed to get close enough to stop him from carrying on that grand theft. Okay, so we're still running after him. God, this is giving me a bit of a workout. Freeze! Oh, shit. Appears we got our gun out. I wanted to get the taser out. That was the wrong gun to pick out, so quickly switched that back over. It's a good job we did miss him, because we wouldn't have wanted that to have happened. Freeze! I'm telling you to freeze. Okay, I've had to shoot him. He's just not stopping, and we can't keep running this for ages. So we've just tasered him, just to get him to stop. Right, okay. I need you to get down on the ground.
Go for it!
I said get down on that ground now. Sir, get down on the ground. I will not ask you again. Okay, look, it looks like he's now starting to comply. Right, okay, so we're going to... I'm afraid I'm arresting you, sir, for running in suspect of grand theft. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. Do you understand? Okay, so now I'm going to move you back to the car that you've made me run miles away from. And then we're going to start booking you. Okay, so we're now getting back to the police vehicle. Going to just stop him at the side of the road here so we can then question him, find out what the hell's going on and why he was running and what he's doing. Dispatch, can I have a ped check, please? This is a John Mason. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like he's got a warrant for his arrest. Okay, so that might explain why he ran and why he might have stolen the car if he'd been caught doing something he shouldn't have been. So, sir, have you been drinking at all? No? Okay. Have you been taking any drugs at all recently? So he does drugs for medicinal purposes, so I have a feeling that might be a lie, so I am going to do a quick test and quickly pat him down and just make sure. Right, so I'm going to need to pat you down because you've got a warrant for arrest. It gives me probable cause. Is there anything on you that can prick me, stab me, or poke me? Okay, so we're just going to quickly do this. Okay, so we've got unmarked pills, a bag of white powder, and blue crystals. I'm going to say he's under the influence. So, sir, I have found this stuff on you, So it's making me believe that you may be under the influence. So I need to take a drug swab. So can you please put saliva on your mouth and put it on here, please? Thank you. Okay, so you're showing positive for marijuana and meth. So I'm afraid you will be under arrest, not only for grand theft, but also being under the influence of illegal narcotics and also in possession. Okay, so so I hope you understand this. I'm going to get an officer down to take you away. I'm going to book you. We're going to take this substance back to the precinct where we can test it and analyse it to see exactly what it is that you've had on you. Okay? Okay, so I think he understands what we're telling him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call in some transport and see if we can then book him. Dispatch, can we please get police transport?
Assistance required in
Okay, so here comes the transport. When he comes out, we'll get him to take away the suspect and lock him up. And then I'll go to the vehicle and we'll run the report. Hello officer, can you please take him away? I'll run the report, so don't worry about the paperwork. I've also got these substances, so can you please get these checked? Thank you. Right, so I'm going to go into the vehicle now. I'm going to write the arrest report, and then I think we're going to call it there. It's been a bit of a hectic one today, so a bit of everything going on, and I've even been shot. So I feel like I've earned a long deserved rest. So here we go. So let's write an arrest report. Okay, so we're going to say drug possession. He's under the possession of marijuana and meth. There might have been something else as well, but they'll determine that at the area, at the precinct. Okay, he's got one for his arrest as well. He was evading arrest. So yeah, so he was evading arrest and now also grand theft. So that's pretty much just booking him for now, and we'll have to see what happens with him there. We're going to end the episode here, so I hope you've enjoyed the content today. I've been Carrot Top Gamer. If you have enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Get the bell on and it'll let you know of any new content that I have coming up. We've got many more episodes than this on this one, so I will see you in the next one.